Hey everybody, welcome Why does that make you laugh so much? Hey everybody, welcome back to Mal and Candice Rants, Reviews, and Randomness. I'm Mal, this is Candice. She has the vapors. There's something. What's happening? Why are you? What's so funny?
I'm just happy to be here.
Candice, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about how black people don't like you.
For like my entire life.
Well, we have to say...
Why does it make you so happy?
Because I understand why.
Here's why we're talking about this today. Candice and I have been doing these vlogs now for a little over a month, probably, or 2 months.
Are you crazy? We started doing this in February for the Super Bowl.
So like I said, like a month or two, we've been doing these vlogs, and I noticed that when I post the vlogs on my page and social media, people are like, hey, great job, these are so funny, we really enjoy them, you guys have great chemistry together. And then Candice posts the same videos on her page.
I took screenshots. Know that just anyone who messages me or does anything ridiculous to me on social media, I take screenshots and I keep receipts.
Oh, Candice keeps score. Candice tags me in the videos. So whenever there's a comment on her post, I see all the comments. And the comments sound like this.
He is so awkward to me. I vote new co-host ASAP.
To you, person of color who posted that, this vlog was my idea!
So now this comment, it's a different comment from a different dude, a different black dude. The first dude was also a black dude. This guy says, dude does act kind of swishy, talking about Mal. And you knew what he meant by swishy, right?
I knew it wasn't good.
It meant gay.
Oh, thanks for letting me know, Urban Dictionary.
Which I have a problem with because he's using the term as if it's negative.
I thought swishy was a basketball term for like, I'm really good at hitting jumpers. Like
everybody
swish,
knows
swish.
that that's not what that meant.
That's true. I didn't know. I've tried to make it like a positive thing.
Well, we have to discuss now why this happens.
Why do you think it happens? You seem to...
Enjoy it?
Yeah.
Well, it is hilarious.
Here's my theory. This is what I think. I mean, it's all black dudes, and I think that they're jealous that I'm here in this position, sitting next to you, like you're attractive, they probably want to smash, and so they're just degrading me because they think that they can somehow get here. And you can't. You live in Cincinnati.
Well, actually, both those guys live in LA.
Oh, shoot.
I think what it is with black men specifically is that you come off as you remember that last time when we talked about how people think you're gay?
Yeah, last week. Yeah.
That is perceived as weakness with a lot of black people. And not just men specifically, but I think it's even more so with black men because black men are very into their masculinity. And what I like to call toxic masculinity because it hurts people. So you grew up where you got picked on a lot by black kids, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was picked on, yeah, but here's the thing, is like we all have our own unique story, and I think the problem with these type of black people that perpetuate this sort of behavior towards...
Attacking, not like attacking people for their...
They assume that every black person should have the same upbringing and the same point of view. The way I grew up, we were the only black kids at school in elementary, junior high, high school. Like I was the only black kid in my class.
Right.
I'm also half black. Like I was raised by my Asian mom for a majority of my life, and I was raised very Asian, just with dignity and honor and just...
This sounds like you're about to film The Last Samurai.
No, but we were raised, we didn't come up in the city like around...
Well, first of all, let's talk about how you didn't have a father in your life, right? Like
That's
you didn't have
the
a
blackest thing.
Exactly. So no one can ever say Mal ain't black for that fact and that fact only. So you grew up with a female, that was the role model that you saw growing up, which would explain why, you talk with your hands.
I thought you were going to say something nice, and then you had to follow it up with... ooh, here, I'm going to set him up and right there.
I find that sometimes when men are raised without fathers, that it's to the extreme. Like they can be feminine or they can be really masculine to compensate for the fact that they had a woman that raised them. And I would consider you to be a more feminine type dude, which is not bad. I actually prefer feminine guys because they're usually not trying to act all macho all the time. They're probably not womanizers. And I have such an alpha female type personality that I need a more feminine acting guy that's not going to be threatened by my personality.
My mom wasn't super feminine. Like my mom,
it doesn't matter. She's still a woman, so she has feminine traits, as opposed to she's not a dude. So like by nature.
My mom coached football at my high school.
Okay, maybe you're right. Is your mom a lesbian? Maybe that's why you're gay.
Okay, I've only gotten this from black people, right? But what I think it is like I'm mixed. Right? So I'm never going to be fully accepted by the black community, never going to be fully accepted by the Asian community.
I understand 100%.
Aren't both of your parents black, though?
They are, but they're both mixed. Both sets of their parents were mixed, and it's black, Native American, and there's white in there, too.
How much white?
I don't know.
I just want to know the Candice recipe. It's like one portion black, one portion Native American, and just like how much white? A hint? A hint of white?
A soupçon. A soupçon of Caucasian. I like to call myself Mystery Black. That's one of my nicknames.
Okay.
And I like Black Light.
Black Light. Mm-hmm. That's hilarious. All the black flavor, half the calories.
Half the stank.
For me, it's like most of the black flavor, none of the rhythm.
And that's another reason why they don't like you, is because you can't dance. But yeah, I grew up the same way. I had my hair pulled by black chicks who were darker than me.
Did your whole weave come out?
In 5th grade? Yes, I had to go home early from
Give us this nice hair! Was there name calling and stuff like that, or?
The only name I really remember getting called was Oreo. But what's funny is that my sister, it like never happened to her because she's like an obviously black person.
She's much darker than you.
Not much, but like dark enough where it's no question mark. Like if I say I'm black to like certain people, they're like, no, you're not.
Candice is like when you go to Trader Joe's and you get the bread that you can bake in your oven, like it's like not fully baked yet. And her sister is like, has been baked for maybe 5 to 10 minutes past the time that they put on the bag.
Why, when people describe black people's skin tone, they always refer to food? Always. It's always like latte, mocha, caramel. I've never heard toast. Actually, no, I have heard toast before.
Not toast. I'm talking about
You're talking about bread.
French roll.
Either way, it's a browning. It's a toasting effect.
Yeah. One time, a black girl asked me, "Why do you talk like that?" And I did not understand the question. So I asked her, like, what do you mean? And she was like that. Why do you talk like that? And I was like, again, I'm sorry, I don't understand. I'm speaking English. Like.
And was there any other further conversation about it, or?
I tried to explain like that, and I think she said something like, "You corny," and left.
Nigga, you corny! One time, there was this white woman who came up to me, and after she found out that I was black, said, "Oh, but you're so pretty."
What did she mean? What, like?
She meant that I couldn't be black because black women aren't pretty. That was what she meant.
That is so untrue. I only date black women. Black, strong, beautiful women. What?
That's not true.
I do think black women are beautiful, though.
Just not enough to date.
They don't like me!
Candice, we've been over this! They don't like me! I understand that a lot of black women wouldn't date you, but there are a lot that would. The ones that date white guys would absolutely date you.
Yeah, Mal, no self-respecting black woman that dates other black dudes would date you, but the ones that'll mess around with the white dudes, that's your speed right there. Get in that lane. The ones that the rest of the black community looks down on for dating white men,
look,
those are the ones. Those castaways will be perfect for you.
There are a lot of black women like me who are not okay with like dudes being overly masculine. And unfortunately, there are a lot of black guys who are extra masculine. It comes out in the form of calling women bitches all the time, calling us hoes all the time, laughing at dudes like Mal for being different or having, an eloquent speech pattern. Women that are fed up with it will date outside of the black race because there are more options. So to sum everything up, stop being mean to Mal. Any of my black male Facebook friends, I will unfriend you.
No. Because look at this is exactly what they don't like about me is what you're doing right now. I'm having a woman stand up and fight my battles.
All right, then you say it.
Look it. I don't care if you don't like me. All right? If you don't like me, fine. Go to worldstarhiphop.com. I'm sure you'll find some real thug black dudes there.
That's more your speed.
That are worth laughing at. I know that it doesn't matter. Like, I know that not everybody is going to like me, but for some reason, it does bother me.
It's not for some, it's a prejudgment. It's a prejudice against a person of your same race because they act differently or speak differently,
Right.
which is wrong.
Yeah.
Like, black people should be the first people to understand why it's wrong to prejudge somebody based off the way they look and speak. So I'm shaming everybody that behaves like that, who shames another person, especially somebody of their own race, that you need to understand what it's like. It's already hard enough.
All right, we're going to end our episode now with questions from Snapchat. A lot of you have been asking what happened to shitting on Mahira, and apparently you liked it.
More than we knew, more than we assumed.
I had no idea you guys liked it that much. Number one, we're starting to run out of pictures of Mahira with his shirt off. And number two, I didn't think he found it especially funny, and I have to live with this guy, and I mean, at the end of the day, he's my brother and I love him, so I don't want to just bum him out once a week.
I think it's sad that you would not sacrifice your relationship with your brother for the success of this vlog.
Let's see what Snapchat has brought us today. All right, Kristen asks, what's your most embarrassing moment? I don't have one, Kristen, that I could put my finger on. I do a lot of things that are embarrassing. One of them is like recording this vlog once a week. A couple of weeks ago, I was totally convinced that this chick was a dude, to the point where I was like, hey bro, where did you get those shoes? Like, I call my friend Dorothy bro all the time, but like I know she's a girl. It's like a funny thing, but this was like sincerely me asking this dude like where he got his shoes, and she was like, I'm a girl, first of all, and she said she got them at Lady Foot Locker.
So not only did you confuse a woman for a man, but you also wanted to purchase women's sneakers.
They were dope
shoes.
That
qualifies as 2 embarrassing moments.
Do you have an embarrassing one?
I'm going to have to go back to high school again because I know, refer to this episode right here to watch our high school episode if you haven't seen that one already. It may have been my senior year. Oh my God, I was a cheerleader. And we were holding the banner for the football players to run through.
Run through the field goal post?
Yeah. I just remember holding the banner, and I remember getting knocked over.
Wait, so 1 minute you're like, go Trojans!
Go Vikings.
Okay. Wait, so 1 minute you're like, go Vikings, and the next minute,
no! And then literally got trampled by the football team.
It's like Black Friday at a Walmart.
It was. That's exactly what it was like. I got trampled and...
Wait, but how lightweight was your football team that you didn't die?
I think that they could see, so a lot of them were like, I got stepped on, like my hand.
Just the ones that didn't like you were like,
From what I heard, the person who knocked me over was a dude who was racist.
No.
From what I heard, and I don't know if there's any truth to that.
Did you ever confront him?
No, I just talked shit about him behind his back.
You didn't show up in a sling and one crutch? My boy Jose just asked if I've ever had to make a tampon run for my girlfriend. Not yet. By the way, I haven't had to make a tampon run yet. He gave some good advice, though. If there's any dudes out here that need to make the tampon run, go straight to Costco. He got the one with 96 tampons in it. That should cover you.
So I've never asked a guy to get tampons for me, but my father just last like a year ago when I was home for Christmas, because my dad is the best father in the world, comes home from Costco with that thing. It was like a 96 pack for me and my sister.
Don't tell me he stocking stuffed them.
He didn't use them use them in our stockings. That would have been hilarious though, because my parents do shit like that. They'll put like toothbrushes and dental floss.
Hilarious.
So he gave me and my sister this box and divided them between the two of us, and then so sent me back to LA with like gallon Ziploc bags full of tampons, which took me like a little over a year to go through, to answer your question. But I'm a light flow. Depending upon your flow.
Oh my God.
It's gonna vary.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, thanks for watching Mal and Candice Rants, Reviews, and Randomness. Watch us every Wednesday on YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then follow us on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat at Jokes by Candice and at Mel Hall.
And Mal Hall Comedy on Snapchat.
Cut out what I just said. Let me say it over again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to whisper, you know. You can just be like, hey. Why did you whisper and do this? Like, hey, just.
Could you
There's
please,
no crew here. This is
please edit out?
It's just us in this room, Candice.